Hi there. This video is in response to a question on the TextMesh Pro user forums with regards to how would somebody go about adding extra characters to a font asset that's already been created, and more importantly, if this font asset that you are using, like this impact font for example, if you had already created other material presets or derived other materials from it, would those derived materials be suddenly broken if you change the original font asset? And the answer is no, because while developing TextMesh Pro, I ran into that issue several months ago and added a solution for it. So let's take a look at how we handle this. So let's say we want to add an extra character to this font set. I'm going to go to my font asset creator. In this case, we're using impact, so I'm going to pick impact. Now in this case, I don't want just the ASCII set, so I'm going to pick a custom range. ASCII is from 32 to 126, and in this case, I'm looking for one extra character, which is 231, but if I wanted whatever range, I would type it here, like 231 to 240, for example, or if I wanted specific numbers, I can separate them by commas, and that would work. But in this case, I only care for one extra character, which is 231. I'm going to hit generate just to make sure that this special character has been added, and we can see it here. Then I'm going to pick my sign distance field, and I'm going to generate my font asset. Now, what basically happens underneath or behind the scene is once you update a material that already exists, TextMesh Pro scans for any other material that is referencing that original font asset. And if the main font asset is modified, then we recursively go through all of them and change the material for the correct one, which includes basically changing the padding and the resolution and all that stuff. So in this case, we've regenerated the font asset. I'm going to save it. I'm going to navigate to my folder where the original font is, which is the Impact STF. And I'm actually going to save over it. So as I save over it, I get a warning, are you sure you want to replace it? And I say yes. And when I close this, we can see that the CCD, or this new character, has been added to every derived material. So basically that's it. It does it automatically. Now, should something horrible happen, for whatever reason, you deleted something, who knows, there's a new context menu that I added, I think, a version or two ago, which is Copy Atlas and Paste Atlas. So should these material references ever be lost on the derived materials, you can always go back to generating the original material. Then it's got an embedded atlas right here, but you can pick the material and then Copy Atlas would extract the atlas from it, and then you would group select all the other materials that you want to replace the atlas for, and you just basically paste it in, and that would work. The only thing that the copy paste doesn't do is, let's say your original one was a 512 by 512, the new one is a 1K by 1K, you were using a scale of 5 or 6, and now you're using a scale of 9. The substitution of the texture width and gradient isn't done automatically by copy paste atlas. So you're going to have to do that manually. I'm going to take a look at it and doing it automatically. But in the meantime, should you run into that issue, that's one of the ways to deal with it. If whatever I said is just too confusing, then just simply post on the forums and I'll be more than happy to help you out. So that's it for me today. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.